Hey everyone, it's Rock of the Crins with the third video of the night. Yes, I'm still at the Hampton, and that's a bottle of Coke next to a case of Steel Reserve. And my last video I kind of lost the train of thought because there's a solid idea that I want to talk about. It's called Gotham High. Now, if you haven't heard about it, that's good because it's shit. I don't know who it's aimed at. I couldn't tell you who this comic book was made for. But it came out. Let's promote this in my new video, Steel Reserve. Yeah, it'll take you over the cliff. It's fucking rad. Anyhow, Domino's Pizza is totally rad too. If you want to support me on YouTube, that'd be awesome. But this video is not. It has nothing to do with that. No, Gotham High. It's a comic book, graphic novel, I would say. Graphic novel made by DC. I wish I could tell you the names of the people who made it, but I don't want you to look them up on Twitter and Facebook and shit on them. So I guess it's better than that, but basically what they did is they took the Batman mythology and made Batman into a Taiwanese immigrant, because that's who the writer is, and made the Joker just an unpopular kid at school, but he's incredibly funny, and put Selena Kyle, the Catwoman, as the femme fatale, that's in love with both the boys. Now, why Bruce Wayne's at a public school in America, I don't know. At his age, I do believe he was, practicing martial arts and, studying the encyclopedia of every language and, I don't know, turning himself into the most intelligent and badass individual on Earth. But in this comic, he's come back and he's going to public school. And the way they describe it is it's like Instagram likes and followers and stuff. I don't know. I don't know who this is for. I honestly don't. Why do comic book companies proceed in making things that nobody wants? Are they trying to bankrupt the comic book stores? Because if a comic book store, gets this on their order sheet, to go well, shit, I guess I got to get a couple of them, right? And a couple of them, they're 180-page graphic novels. They're going to cost $20 for the retailer and $35 to buy. And no one's ever going to buy it. It's going to sit on the shelf, and they've wasted their money. And, it just reminds me of Children of the Atom. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants the real X-Men to act like the X-Men. But Jonathan Hickman's got a plan or something. I know that plan's got to wait a few months. While, the comic book industry picks itself up by its bootstraps. But I don't think it can. Honestly, don't think it can. Unless it gets a bailout. And I don't see that happening. Marvel definitely needs a bailout. DC's got a parent company called AT&T. I'm so afraid for their future. Because AT&T don't give a fuck. All they wanted was everything Warner Brothers had. So they can make a streaming service with all that content. Now, Warner Brothers already has a streaming service called DC Universe. I don't know how much longer that's going to go, but I can tell you some of the content lately has been a lot of fun. All-Star Games, even though Freddie Prinze Jr. has come out with some pretty bad takes lately, he's awesome on that show. He's a consummate actor on that show on DC Universe. And, just trying to give you some good news. I don't think the DC Universe app is worth the money anymore. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I've lost interest. It's just me. They have every comic book I've ever read, and all the ones I never got to and wanted to on there. It's just their reader isn't as competent as Comixology's. It's like every time I go to Landscape, it takes like a minute to load. It sucks. And this is just me. This is a problem I'm having. And I love comic books, and I love DC Universe. Gotham High is abusing the IP of Batman. They've taken the characters that everyone knows and loves and just changed them for the sake of telling a different kind of story. And here's the funny part. If they put Elseworlds on it, or they just slap that on there, everyone would be happy with it. Because it's a different world. It's a different DC universe where they can tell the story and it wouldn't bother anyone. Because it's just a different take, right? All it is a different take. But they're selling this as like, this is how we get young people into the DC universe. And, well, that's not going to work at all. Because you changed Bruce Wayne into Bruce Wang. I know that's a slur. He's from Taiwan instead of America. His family died after watching Madame Butterfly. I mean, this is so fucking cliche. They're just destroying this character. And it's a one-off. It's just a one-off. There's not going to be a part 2 because no one's going to buy this. Hopefully. Gotham High isn't for anyone. It wasn't designed to appeal to anyone. I think, honestly, it was designed to anger certain YouTube channels, certain vocal fans. It's exactly what we don't want. And I'm not one of those YouTubers they hate because nobody knows me. Very few people watch this channel. But the ones that do, they're starting to get it. They're starting to see where I'm coming from. I don't like to make comic book videos anymore. I gotta make pop culture videos. But this is pop culture, right? I gotta get my voice back too. I mean, unless this is it from now on. Do I sound like a man or a prepubescent teen? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not sure. It doesn't sound like me anymore. But it could be. It could just be dried out. But yeah, the Gotham High. Oh, and here's the take that a lot of people are taking. All the heroes have been race-bended. Slightly heroic people have been race-bended, but anyone who is a straight-up villain in the Batman comics is white. What does that tell you? it's just this modern narrative of no more white men, or the white man is the villain. I don't get where that comes from. I mean, I understand that the comic book industry was founded by white guys. Almost every superhero is a white guy, but not all the best ones are white guys. Well, that's not true, because Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, they're the most popular. So, but as far as Green Lanterns go, my favorite is Jessica Cruz. And that's just because I read the comics. She really, became an awesome character through the comic books. I didn't like her at first, because she's shut in. She's got kind of right now, she wants to stay away from people all the time. And it took her a while to be able to, do other things than fly. She had to gain her confidence. She has the ability to overcome great fear because she stepped in front of the black racer and saved Barry Allen, the Flash. But it takes a while in the story, before she can do anything with the ring. I think the first construct she makes is like Pikachu. And again, I'm not a Pokemon fan, but she was, obviously. So it's a real character with real emotions, real three-dimensional character. And the first one I ever read about that had kind of problems. And yeah, I fell in love with her over the course of her story. And I wouldn't want anyone to take that away from her. Not any SJW writer. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, honestly. That book got canceled. Because every book gets canceled. Because no one's reading it. Except me, of course. Yeah. Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern, is an amazing character. Watch, if you have DC Universe app or some way to torrent, Justice League versus the Fatal Five. Just watch that. I mean, it has a lot to do with mental illness and social anxiety. It's a modern tale for modern people. And I didn't think it was awful. I actually love it because Jessica Cruz is a star. And, and Starboy of the Legion of Superheroes. And if you watch some of my earlier videos, that's all I try to talk about. And then, I don't know, I lose my mind and start talking about anything else. But I guess that's the end of the video. If you like the sound of my voice, there's something wrong with you. Because it's not right now. That's me. Yeah. There we go. All right. Do like this. Okay, there's me. This is the voice, is the face of the voice you've been listening to. But anyways, yeah, Gotham High. They're doing it all wrong. If you want to appeal to people, you make good characters. You don't turn existing characters into just what you want, the writer. And then you get Anna gave him a bunch of shit over there on her, that Star Wars Girls channel. She gave the artist a bunch of shit. I don't know. I'm not an artist myself, so I don't know. But, yeah, Gotham High is not for anyone. It's honestly not for anyone. No one wants it. And here comes DC trying to out-cringe Marvel. I don't know. I love y'all. Y'all have a pleasant day or night, if that's when you see this video, if anybody watched. I gotta stop being so pessimistic. If you like this content, hit the like button. If you don't, well, that's cool. If you want to see more from this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. DC Universe was a cool app, and it probably still is. Comic books are rad, and I'll see you in the next video.